Ariana Madix was hurt by the Tom Sandoval and Raquel controversy, and other cast members of Vanderpump Rules were also affected. The second installment of the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion provided a glimpse into how the group, including Ariana Madix, Tom's former partner, has been affected by Scandoval, the romance between Tom Sandoval and Raquel. While the affair has had a significant impact on Ariana, Tom, and Raquel, most of the other Vanderpump Rules cast members have known Tom and Raquel personally for many years. Those who were close to Tom and Raquel, or were once close to them, are plainly hurt. Although Tom and Raquel have done their utmost to hide their activities, it is clear that they have little regard for other people, even their friends. Tom and Raquel have become close friends with Vanderpump Rules castmates Scheana and Tom Sandoval over the years, and as episodes of the reunion have showed, they are visibly upset about the affair. There are significant emotional ties to Tom, Raquel, and the program for Lisa Vanderpump, Katie Maloney, and James Kennedy, Raquel's ex-fiance. It is a difficult pill to swallow to realize how much the affair has affected each cast member's life. As the drama plays out, it appears that they will argue outside of the reunion, possibly for the first time. This is a depressing but inescapable fact. Outside of the primary participants in the incident, Schwartz may have suffered the greatest loss in relation to Scandoval. Schwartz has struggled with the challenges of being friends with Tom Sandoval for years as his longtime best friend and current business partner. Schwartz was left with his friendships and his career after his own marriage to Katie Maloney came to an end, in part as a result of his and Tom Sandoval's business taking over his life. Although Tom and the partners had problems settling on the technicalities, he devoted all of his energies to Schwartz and Sandy's and worked tirelessly to open the lounge. The public backlash against Scandoval is currently being handled by Schwartz in a number of ways. People aren't as supportive of Schwartz and Sandy's as they once were. Therefore, he needs to undertake damage control for his company. Schwartz is working hard to remain supportive while simultaneously trying to keep the company afloat. Sadly, Schwartz's personal relationships, some of which have lasted for 20 years, have been damaged by Tom's choices. Schwartz has alienated himself from the rest of the ensemble in a way that seems irreparably damaged due to his potential involvement in covering up the affair and his subsequent backing of Tom. Outside of the primary participants in the incident, Schwartz may have suffered the greatest loss in relation to Scandoval. Schwartz has struggled with the challenges of being friends with Tom Sandoval for years as his longtime best friend and current business partner. Schwartz was left with his friendships and his career after his own marriage to Katie Maloney came to an end, in part as a result of his and Tom Sandoval's business taking over his life. Although Tom and the partners had problems settling on the technicalities, he devoted all of his energies to Schwartz and Sandy's and worked tirelessly to open the lounge. The public backlash against Scandoval is currently being handled by Schwartz in a number of ways. People aren't as supportive of Schwartz and Sandy's as they once were. Therefore, he needs to undertake damage control for his company. Schwartz is working hard to remain supportive while simultaneously trying to keep the company afloat. Sadly, Schwartz's personal relationships, some of which have lasted for 20 years, have been damaged by Tom's choices. Schwartz has alienated himself from the rest of the ensemble in a way that seems irreparably damaged due to his potential involvement in covering up the affair and his subsequent backing of Tom. Even though Tom and Katie haven't spoken in years because of the way he forced Schwartz to end their relationship, Katie is still having to deal with the impact from his actions as a result of Scandoval. The connection between Katie and Schwartz was a major theme in Vanderpump Rules Season 10. This resulted from the rash kiss that Schwartz and Raquel shared at Scheana's wedding. Raquel pursued Schwartz after Katie warned him against dating anyone from their group of friends. In the end, they had a public kiss. With both of them, this effectively put an end to Katie's relationship, although the disrespect was intolerable. Katie had already received criticism for it from others before Scandoval broke. In a different way than Tom and Raquel, Katie is coping with the consequences of Scandoval. Something About Her, a sandwich shop, will be opened by Katie and Ariana. They've been working on that project for the past 15 months, and Vanderpump Rules Season 10 featured footage of their progress. The shop's co-owners are still hoping to open in 2023, But Katie has to deal with the fact that her partner is going through a difficult time and is busier than ever. Ariana has more business opportunities than ever since her breakup with Tom. It can't be simple for Katie to concentrate on starting a business with her partner. When James' engagement came to an end, he lost much more than just a fancy. James experienced the loss of a breakup swiftly as his relationships with the two Toms deteriorated. While the Vanderpump Rules friend group appeared to be prioritizing Raquel over James throughout the split, he wasn't precisely clear why their connections had become less important. James had to deal with Tom avoiding him when he was able to accept that his friendships were shifting. During Vanderpump Rules Season 10, James broke down in tears as he talked about how important his friendship with Tom meant to him. James revealed that he was more devastated by Tom's treachery than Raquel's when word of Scandoval out, since he had expected Tom to at least take their tight friendship into consideration. James received a ton of assistance from Tom in organizing his engagement to Raquel. He invested time and resources to make sure everything was ideal for the now ex-couples. Tom's affair with James' ex-girlfriend felt even more intimate because of this. Many people have ignored the suffering James has had while watching Scandoval. But when he's dealing with Tom, it's obvious. It became clear at the reunion that Scheana had to reconsider a lot of her decisions. Things changed after having been friends with Tom for 15 years and thinking the best of him. Scheana believed Tom to be deserving of the affection of her closest friend. But Scheana has had to live with the fact that he betrayed both Ariana's and her own trust. In the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 final, Scheana discussed how there were times when she felt as though Tom was her only castmate friend. On-screen, this was challenging to see. Over the years, Scheana has been considerate to Tom. Raquel's treatment of Scheana, both during and after the affair, has been something she has had to live with. Apart from how Raquel's dishonesty affected Scheana, there have been fireworks as a result of Raquel's lies. Shortly after Scheana's affair became public knowledge, Raquel requested a restraining order against her. When she learned the truth, she claimed Scheana punched her. Even when the restraining order was lifted, Scheana still had to deal with her grief about losing Raquel as a friend and her fear over the legal problems Raquel started. It's been difficult to witness the original Vanderpump Rules cast member suffer, especially at the hands of those she believed to be her friends. Thank you for watching. Write what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel.